Okay guys, hope you're well. We're going to be going onto the chart, so bear with me while I flick this over. And what we're looking at here is pound JPY. Now I'm looking at it from +1 -1 over the hour. So if we look up the chart, we can see that JP has been the biggest gain overnight and the pound is kind of holding ground. So it looks like there's decent movement and probably to the downside. Why? Because JP is smashing shit out of it. Now, if we just take a look at the 4 hour, you can see it's pushing down heavily, and it's flaring. Take it down into the hourly so we can see what's going on. All right, a little bit of a slowdown. So it looks like we're going to be targeting the bottom line, which is under here. Take it down into 15 minutes. And again, the bolly's flaring, but it is stretching. So we're going to go into market now. So we're just going to drop an order in as a sell underneath the current candles. So fire that in, just like so. So we've got it, there we are. It's actually entered the market right now. Don't need the indicators no more. So we're going to switch them off. And what we're going to be doing is looking in and around, well, I'll show you. So you've got to bear with me. I left my mouse at home. So I'll have to go buy a new one today. So what it's kind of showing here is there's a strong move with JP. Now, if that's the case, and it's pushing against this, it's going to force the pound down. That gives us our little sort of trade to the downside. Now, if we also come over to this side, we can see we're looking for approximately 14 pips. Okay. Now, I want to do this without using the engine. And the reason being is a lot of people get confused with it. And sometimes you don't really need it if you know what you're looking at. So we can see that's pushing down heavily. What kind of target have we got? Well, we've got a 30 pip target there. So that's double what we're after, but it's nice and strong. I mean, we could even just drop that down to look for this. Now, what else can we do when we're looking at this? Well, let's have a look at the hourly just a second while that's playing. Last strong directional drive to this price was here. Thump, try to recover, hasn't. And it's broke through the underside. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a drawing, going to get an extension. Bugger. Just put that up to there because it started there and across. I'll just adjust this in. So that went to there. And then the baseline was there. So what's this telling us? Well, straight away we can see where the key turning points are. So we have a key turning point here, this area, which it's running into now. And the next key area is down here, which happens to be next to where that black targeting point is. Also got to put in this here. Okay. Right, so we're at 30 quid's worth of profit at this moment in time. Just move that away. Just push that up to there so we can see what we've got. Get a measuring tool so I can see what's going on. Well, there it is there. Run all the way down to there. That's a hefty old move. It's probably too much. All right. For the first part. So target maybe's halfway in. So let's just grab hold of that. Right, that's like a 200 quid trade. Delete that. Now we can look to see where this thing can move to. Well, it can move all the way up to here, so I need to be very careful around this area. So if I'm going to stage it and place stops, it'll be above this area here. And then I'll reduce the exposure by scaling into it. But we committed. So all I have to do is just sit back and enjoy the ride. I know this is a turning point. I mean, if I just want to have a quick move, what's that? Well, that's 100 quid onto the first turn. So I'll be happy with that as well. So what do I do now? Just sit back, let it play out. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay guys, that's the job done. I've been out all day, had a jolly old time of things. But what's happened? Well, it's actually just been plodding around all day in and around the levels that I put in. So I kind of live with that. So I was actually right to leave it at this level. Now, if we flick through, just make certain, I did sort of check it on my phone. There you are, 104 quid. So what's the moral of the story here? Well, it's very simple. I had a plan and I stuck with it. I wasn't greedy. I wasn't, well, it wasn't sort of stupid. I targeted to what I thought was appropriate, let it get on with it, and went out and enjoyed myself. That's it. And I don't know if you can hear in the background, but the little winker there, she's in the hot tub. So I'm going to go and join her. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.